Graduates and guests, may we have your attention, please? Convocation is about to begin. If you have a mobile device or pager with you, please turn it off or silence it during the ceremony. Thank you for your attention and congratulations. If able, please rise.
Go ahead. We wish to acknowledge this land in which the University of Toronto operates. For thousands of years, it has been the traditional land of the Huron-Wendat, the Seneca, and the Mississaugas of the Credit. Today, this meeting place is still the home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we're grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land. We're also grateful to have the opportunity to celebrate the achievements of our graduates and scholars today. On their behalf, let us express gratitude for the support of their families and friends, and for the faculty and staff who have guided them in their pursuit of knowledge. Whatever our own traditions, let us reflect as we proceed through the convocation ceremony on the many years of effort, sacrifice, and success that have brought us to this time of celebration. In Concilium Universitatis Torontonensis Vocatis Sumus. Graduates, please remain standing. All guests, please be seated.
Insignissime cancellariae, presento tibi hoste scholares, ud admittantur ad gradus varius, testorque eos quod omnia quae, statuta requirunt aptos et idoneus esse.
Ad perfectum huas provinciae, hues gemaginae patriae, et ad perfectum omnium notionum, omnibus interis canentarum, ego, ex autoritate mihi, et toti universitate commissa, admitto vos ad gratos verios, quorum ora vobis do, et peto quoque ad omnia conficiatis, munera quae ad illos grados pertinent.
Please be seated. My name is Nicholas Terpstra, and it's my great privilege to serve the University of Toronto as Provost and Vice Chancellor of Trinity College. And today I have the additional privilege of assisting our University of Toronto Chancellor, Wes Hall, in conducting this convocation. The university is an institution with deep historical roots and many enduring traditions, and among those is our use of the language of the medieval university in today's wonderful celebration. Latin was the common language of instruction and conversation in medieval universities, where, like today, many students came from different lands and cultures. But Latin is not our common language today, of course, so a translation of my remarks, or our remarks, may be helpful. For my part, I said, "Most distinguished Chancellor, I present to you these scholars, that they may be admitted to the various degrees, and I bear witness that as far as all things which the statutes require, they are fit and suitable." Much more significantly, from the standpoint of the graduating class, the Chancellor then replied, "To the benefit of this province, this great country, and to the worldwide community of nations, I, by the authority vested in me by the whole university, admit you to your various degrees, grant to you the rights, and ask of you the responsibilities of doing all those things which pertain to these degrees." And so, as my first order of business, I am delighted to salute you, the graduating class of 2025 from Trinity College and the Faculty of Arts and Science. That's it, you're done. So very warm congratulations to all of you. I'd also like to bid a warm welcome to everyone who's joined us here in historic Convocation Hall. Graduates, today the University of Toronto is formally recognizing your hard work, your accomplishments, your perseverance, and this milestone. Each of you is a member of the graduating classes joining an exceptional family of University of Toronto alumni. The U of T has a global community of over 700,000 alumni in 196 countries. It's truly extraordinary. They are the university's living legacy and our greatest ambassadors. U of T alumni serve in leadership roles in every corner of the globe and in every walk of life. They are prime ministers, justices, scholars, authors, community and business leaders, scientists, and professionals of every description. Their endeavors have shaped the world we live in and the way we understand that world. We have no doubt that the University of Toronto's high international standing can be attributed to generations of dedicated and very talented faculty and staff members. But we also understand that this reputation has been built by you, by our alumni, a group that now includes each and every one of you. So to the graduating class, let me say thank you. Thank you for your many contributions to the university while you were a student. And thank you for what you will do as a member of Canada's largest and, I believe, most distinguished alumni community. One more word of thanks is in order. I'm sure all graduates share a sense of gratitude to the friends and family members who have helped bring them here to this special day. And I would ask you to join me and the platform party in thanking them with a vigorous round of applause. And let me continue with a request. One of the distinguishing features of our convocation is that graduates come forward individually to be recognized. You will then leave the stage using the ramp, there, right? Exit out the door and around the hall. At that point, you will turn left and quietly re-enter the hall as your peers continue to be recognized. And I would encourage you then to think of the very last person who will be on stage. And I believe it will be Shen Yu. Could you please stand up? So, everyone remember your classmate, and please then return to your seats so that we can all enjoy this ceremony together. So thank you for your understanding and assistance, and once more, warmest congratulations. It's now my privilege to introduce today's Convocation speaker, Cameron Bailey. Cameron Bailey is the Chief Executive Officer of the Toronto International Film Festival, the world's largest public film festival and one of Canada's leading cultural institutions. Among other accolades, he's been appointed a Chevalier of France's Order of Arts and Letters, and he was awarded the prestigious King Charles III Coronation Medal in recognition of his outstanding achievements and significant contributions to Canada. So please welcome Cameron Bailey to the podium.
Thank you, Provost and Vice Chancellor. Thank you, Chancellor Hall and the distinguished guests of the Platform Party. You all look amazing in your robes. But I gotta say, all of you graduates look even better. It's great to be here. It's a real honor. This year, TIFF, the Toronto International Film Festival, turns 50, so it is middle-aged. And if you're graduating today, you might say 50 is old. But TIFF still has a good life. It's got lots of friends all over the world and throws a big birthday party for itself every September, invites about 700,000 people. It got to meet Oprah and Taylor and even Timmy. Along the way, TIFF has learned a few things, and I know that because I've been with TIFF for almost half its life. So here are 3 things I've seen TIFF learn, and maybe you'll find some of that useful yourself. Back in 1978, TIFF went by its birth name, the Festival of Festivals. It brought hits from other big film festivals around the world to Toronto, but even at 2 years old, it had ambition. That year, there was a film called In Praise of Older Women. It was a Canadian film with a European sensibility. It may help to know that in the 70s, European pretty much meant sex. Ontario had a censor board back then and spent a lot of time deciding what adults in this province could and could not see. The censors demanded cuts to this film, which caused a huge media frenzy. TIFF is just 2 years old at this point. And so when it came time for the premiere, little toddler TIFF, accidentally on purpose, screened the uncensored version of the film. Oops. It fought its own government to protect free expression, to protect artists, and to treat its audience as a group of thinking grown-ups who could process controversial images and controversial ideas for themselves. And it won. 10 years later, rebellious tween TIFF confronted its own opening night audience with David Cronenberg's Dead Ringers in its world premiere. That movie is a disturbing story of an actor in a love triangle with twin gynecologists, played by Jeremy Irons. Our opening night audience at the Elgin Theatre was about 1,500 of Toronto's elite in the arts, in business, and in politics, all of them dressed up for their big night out. That audience was scandalized. The movie went on to win loads of awards, though, and something shifted in Toronto that night. It had to, because when brilliant art meets social respectability, what we define as respectability changes. Exactly 30 years later, in 2018, TIFF acted out again with Claire Denis' film High Life, which stars Robert Pattinson, Juliette Binoche, and Mia Goth. This is before Mia Goth was Pearl. This time I was a co-conspirator with TIFF. I put a wild, boundary-smashing science fiction horror film in front of the Roy Thompson Hall Gala audience. It was wilder than Dead Ringers. There were walkouts. But those who stayed were again reminded that art is not here to make you comfortable. Art makes you feel, it makes you think, and it does it best when it gives us the opportunity to confront strong feelings and strong thoughts together. Flashback now to 2009. The film Precious by Lee Daniels came to the festival with breakout stars Gabourey Sidibe and Monique, as well as executive producers Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry. This time, TIFF's goal was not so much to shock the gala audience, but to open doors. This was a painful, powerful story of a black woman, directed by a black gay man, a story championed by the world's most powerful black woman at the time, Oprah. I did my best to make sure that women were the majority in that audience and that black women were a big part of who was present, highly present. My own mother was there. From the first moment cameras started flashing when Gabby Sidibe and Monique and Mariah Carey and Mary J. Blige and Tyler Perry and Oprah all came on stage, to the time people filed out of that hall drenched in emotion at the end of the film, something else shifted. TIFF had invited almost 2,000 people of all kinds into the world of a poor, abused black woman who somehow found a way to protect her soul and pursue her own gift. That's what TIFF means when it says it's here to transform the way people see the world through film. So, a little challenge for you graduands today. How will you transform the way people see the world? 3 things I know my friend TIFF has learned to do in its 50 years so far, which I hope you'll see in those 3 examples. 1, resist censorship. 2, confront the comfortable. And 3, expand empathy. To resist censorship is to make space for images and words and stories and ideas that push boundaries, that may make us uncomfortable, even when governments are pushing in the other direction. To confront the comfortable is to question orthodoxies, including the orthodoxies we ourselves hold dear. It is to destabilize the firm foundation that comes with power and the confidence that comes with sitting proudly in our own beliefs. And to expand empathy is to open doors wider whenever we get the chance, to bring more people through those doors, to seed the floor, to share the platform, to broaden the scope of who speaks, who's listened to, and whose stories we value. As TIFF grew up, it learned that it's not enough simply to resist censorship or to confront the comfortable without also expanding empathy. In fact, I think TIFF has learned that working to expand empathy is the most important of those 3. It's the one that's the most generative, the one that reduces how much you actually have to confront the comfortable and resist censorship. TIFF is a Gen Xer, and it's not here to tell you on your graduation day how to live your lives. That is on you. It's just here to tell you what it's learned, what's possible. As graduates, you're stepping out into a messed up world, and that's when you're needed the most. Of course, the world has never not been messed up. In 1976, TIFF was born into a planet facing nuclear annihilation, war, authoritarianism, famine, hostility to migration, and environmental collapse. Some of that might sound familiar. All TIFF has done over 50 years has been to live in its world as a learning citizen, learning where it can contribute to positive change, learning its own responsibilities and its limitations as it matures, and learning what it still has to learn. That's all I and TIFF can hope for you. So go do it. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Elizabeth Cowper. I'll be reading the names today. Please bear with us just for a moment as our graduating students approach the stage, and thanks for your patience. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates from Trinity College who are being admitted to the degree of Honors Bachelor of Arts. Madeleine Olivia Adams. Rebecca Tamara Alarcón Delgado. Kennedy Grace Allen. Jitvan Aryaratne. Reshma Acer. Alicia Nicole Balduzzi. Helen Laila Bachun Riveros. Sarah Jane Becky. Sinchan Bhatia. Besfort Bishaj. Abigail Michelle Black. Emily Rosa Carlucci. Andrea Blaine Casale. Yi Xuan Chen. Sophie Laura Cherubin. Jonathan Chin Wei. So Hee Trey. Da Sul Chong. Auden Gray Adams Cole. Sean Kumi. Ada David Raju. Imanol de Orioste Terrazas. Samuel David Didone. Zaid Jose Diz. Alexander Adam Dobak. Niño Jean-Paul Dostos. Aiden Maglin Tetsuo Dutrio. Shania Bernadette D'Souza. Sarah Eftechar Zadeh. Isha Fahad. Nathan Blair Feltmate. Selena Fratcher. Morgan Lee Frippani. Finn Gainsler. Avishka Gautam. Julia Erica Gavieta. Andrea Gil Cano. Alexia Gonsalves. Advika Goody. Ana Maria Guevara Ibarra. Nurain Guadri. Anahit Hakobian. Tushti Hari. Annalise Bauka Reet Henkel. Alison Hernandez Carrillo. Ryan Hoffman. Lauren Howarth. Vicky Huang. Yi Huang. Min Tam Huynh. Jehan Im. Janat Islam. Elwin Amelie Hilla Javor. Ellie Raz Josephson. Renuka Anjali Joshi Dave. Salem Kakish. Tyrus Kalanyos. Ye Hua Kang. Jake Karpuzis. Mahek Kaur. Reja Gulrez Khaled. Wanjiru Kiburi. Sujin Kim. Yoon Hee Kim. Yoab Klein. Erica Yunsa Ko. Anurag Kumar Nair. Spencer James Lambert. Lara Isabel Lara Calzada. Tiana LeCain Lawton. Olivia Catherine Yuan Shu Lee. Neolin Leon Kaza. Annie Lee. Lee Yun Chi. Ru Fan Lin. Farah M. Liu. Jacqueline Liu. Zifeng Liu. Lucas Elliott Livingston. Kai Yang Charlotte Lowe. Gabrielle Rodin Lozada. Jackie Chung Sing Low. Xiao Wei Ma. Isabel Dulcie Tricia McDonald Palmer. Alyssa Ayan McLeod. Kira Fiona Seaman Mahaffey. Ashraf Gamal Marwan. Julia Krisha Claire Tuzan Mateo. Priya D'Souza McDonough. Peter Duncan McLennan. Finn Richard Meikle-John. Noor Mimasi. Hanisha Mistry. Elliot Francis Muhammad. Laura Moldavinu. Viet Nu Ngoc Nguyen. Joseph Skowronik Oberfeld. Milena Papalardo. Isabella Peteva. Anthony Kirill Popov. Patricia Yingjia Pu. Bianca Felicity Quilliam. Matias Kikinta. Mary Elizabeth Ramajo. Christina Randazzo. Allison Yvonne Rattle. Andrea Rentel. Garen Rickwood. Tunisha Roy. Adelaide Malina Sale. Luis Alberto Sanchez Blanco. Samuel Robert Burns Sargent. Ginny Siok. Otan Shafizadeh. Jamie Shapiro. Abdullah Hassan Sheikh. Amanda Singh. Sasha Sones. Ha-Young Son. Isabella Sol Souza. Olivia Penn Stafford. Sarah Stanford. Jie-Yi Sun. Nicholas Chi-Rei Tang. Eloise Mariam Gharai Tui. Alexander Uchi. Cyrone Siltil Manuel Urbano. Nina Uzunovic. Tyne Vanyu. Talula Esmeralda Valier Paul. Noah Verhoof. Jessica Sophia Vertlib. Mary Amelia Walworth. Amanda Wang. Jessica Wang. Kelly Wang. Xiaolong James Wang. Xinyun Wang. Nicholas Michael Vitovich. Emma P. Wong. Adrian Wu. Serena Wu. Natalia Robin Vies. Ke-Shin Xia. Qiangyuan Shu. Can Yıldız. Esther Yoon. Charmaine Chukwai Yu. Hayden Arda Sinclair Zahari. Hasti Zahed. Alexander Marco Zamer. Candidates from Trinity College who are being admitted to the degree of Honors Bachelor of Science. Taha Sayed Aboshanab. Clara Ahmed. Noshin Akhtar. Numir Akhtar. Justin Alianto. Mogtaba Awad Ata Mohammed Alim. Riley Denise D.V. Alvarez. Carolyn Elizabeth Lund Anderson. Saif Arabiat. Siddharth Arye. Daniela Temilolua Atere. Luke Aveduto. Mugda Bantuan. Jerry Bao. Julia Stephanie Barbat. Raghav Bhatia. Urmi Bhavsar. Mallory Bond. Ethan Michael Bottomley Mason. Kenza Boumehdi. Madeline Rose Breton. Yi Jian Cao. Tej Jaspal Capildeo. Justin Kyle Carlos. Nicholas Chan. Charmaine Jacqueline Chang. Carolyn Chen. Eldora Grace Chen. Evelyn Yilin Chen. Ewen Chen. Michal Cherny. Sarah Trey. Umaira Zainab Cherny. Hyo Ting Trey. Ho Chun Chung. Emma Elise Ginny Cooper. Elizabeth Alice Cotton. Shane Aaron Fernandez Koo. Tate Ada Cullen. Siddharth Dagar. Simin Dai. Samuel Keith Dalton. Shimona Das. Mosca Daoudzai. Maraika de Boer. Abigail Kirstine Delizo. Jared De Silva. Gabrielle Marie Diaz. He Ding. Becky Jiaxin Dong. Rico Dong. Harvey Ronan Donnelly. Gabriella Francesca Dumais. Jaudat Joseph Eid. Majed El Khalifa. Francesca Favot. Bryson A.J. Francis. Carolyn Karthika Francis. Kaya Rose Gallia. John Garas. Siobhan Garvey. Paridi Goel. Leah Soraya Gutal. Daniel Haggy. Yumeng Han. Yue Chen Hao. Tatham Charles Sullen Harper. Maya Harinanan. Edward King Hertel. Carrie Hay. Tony Juntao Hu. Isaac Hongyi Hua. Andrew Tian Huang. Anthony Chang'an Huang. Eunice Huang. Kareem Hussain. Alicia Imtiaz. Alexandria Ioannou. Krishiv Jain. Nandita Jayadevan. Jialin Jia. Dian Jing. Lily Anjali Johnson. Tavi Callisto Cromar Johnson. Ewan Robert Jordan. Emilia Kalinic. Mishal Kandapat. Esther Yubo Casimiro Moga. Gurneet Kaur. Pridansh Kaitan. Ahmed Mustafa Abdelazim Khalf. Ahwar Khan. Ayuni Khan. Maria Elena Emilia Keek. Jane Christina Kim. Tehi Tina Kim. Jenny Kuan. Naomi Lafont. Ka Wing Lam. Ariana Shannon Lasinski. Allison Tse-Kwan Lau. Hannah Lee. Zachary Lee. Elizabeth Hyacinth Hamilton Lee Chin. Maya Lane. Anastasia Leszczyk. Cindy H.Y. Lee. Guangna Lee. Riley Youngpoo Lee. Songlin Lee. Yifan Lee. Vivian Liang. Adrian Li Hao Cheong. Xu Sheng Lin. Alina Yisi Liu. Mu Tian Liu. Yingjia Liu. Yutong Liu. Inchsul Vajav. Natalie Lowe. Dina Loiper. Alisa Loshkin. Yun Xuan Ma. Maria Diaz. Vinayak Adisesh Maharaj. Ansh Malhotra. Michael George Marmash. Ayla Mohammed Mayali. Eliza Margaret McCann. Brody McManus. Sydney Lauren Middleton. Grace Piyush Modi. Nivadhini Shivani Mudli. Jada Mumun. Ahmad Naimi Karudi. Tina Obaid. Lucas O'Brien. Lucas Emmett Olmsted. Ivan Ovchinnikov. Yifei Pan. Giuliano Panizza. Bhavnur Kaur Panu. Mariam Parashos Kuto. Che Hyunmin Park. Matthew Parvane. Janesh Patel. Tanvi Praful Patel. Danielle Pham. Ariane Huewen Prescott. Larissa Marie Ann Pringle. Sinyi Queenie Pun. Emily Chin. Yufei Chin. Zheng Yi Chin. Anisha Joanna Rajaselvam. Hamna Rizwan. Magnus Roland Maroon. Leanne Rosenberg. Paloma Sky Ruiz. Komal Saini. Harvey Singh Sandhu. Vanessa Alicia Sang Jung. Alif Ekin Sara. Luca Savo. Victoria Amber Sefton. Adit Jignesh Shah. Sharanya Shankar. Cynthia Shen. Yanbing Shi. Hyunsu Shin. Tian Sirchich. Vivian Sison. Raghav Srinivasan. Nishka Srivastava. Isabella Catherine Stares. Olga Starenki. Clive Edwin Stevens. Yang Su. Chen Yue Sun. Rebecca Nicole Sai. Chin Yao Seto. Kento Takeda. Caitlin Hui Sharn Tan. Dame Duo Tan. Ten Ji Tan. Christina Yifei Tao. Erica Ashley Teeter. Jeb Thomas Mitchell. Megan Thompson. Sam Tippelt.
Free Palestine!
Nicole Winona Velev. Olga Voitenko. Veronica Nicole Vologodskaya. Zoe Vuduris. Sia Wadhwa. Emily Letitia Wan. Charles Wang. Wang Hanyu. Shi Wang. Tamara Celeste Wattenbarger. Emma Kathleen Nellie Watt Hill. Hudson Wenzel. Jennifer Hyun-sun Woo. Isabel Vivian Shu Zhao. Michelle Yan. Yu Xin Yang. Zixuan Yang. Rachel Chuk Yu Yun. Karina Yim. Jing Yu. Lana Graysan Manangaya Yu. Yuan Mu Ting. Justin Young. Andrew Hanzhuo Zhang. Chengbo Zhang. Jingyi Zhang. Mingyang Zhang. Wilson Zhang. Jacqueline Zhao. Yinwo Zhao. Yinwo Zhao. Yangjing Zheng. Sarah Feras Musa Ziadat. Wing Zhou. A candidate from Trinity College who is being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science, Shihan Maliha Mahbub. Candidates from Trinity College who are being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Lillian Margaret Cooper. Suk Tukral. Rehan Nurudavra Woodhouse. And last but not least, Sheng Yu.
On behalf of the University of Toronto, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby admit all of those candidates not here present to their degrees in absentia.
Well, that was amazing. And you are amazing. Give yourselves a hand. So, as we conclude Convocation, I wish to thank all of you for your participation and your patience. To the families and friends and all those in procession, let me say thank you. You've made this a more memorable event for each member of the graduating class. I'd also like to thank University of Toronto Chancellor Wes Hall for presiding over today's ceremony. And I wish to thank as well many other colleagues and friends of the university and of Trinity College who participated in this convocation and whose names you'll find in the program. And I will now invite the Chancellor to bring today's ceremony to a close.
As I bring this convocation ceremony to a close on this, your special day, I hope we'll see you often in the years to come, and I invite you to stay connected. We'll be very interested in your journey, and we know that you'll make an impact for the better in whatever path you choose. Concilium dimissum est.